real problem is when you create a curriculum or you create a societal norm based off these strict rules of policy where everyone has to do it the exact same and everyone has to, and it's not, you're not going to challenge everybody. You're going to leave people behind who would have done better if they were allowed to get ahead.
Yeah, that's kind of how a lot of school was growing up, though. That everybody had to learn the same way. Everybody had to sit in their desk for 8 hours a day and do it. Everybody do it the same way with the standardized tests. Some people aren't good at those types of tests, even though they could show their learning in other ways that show that they learned the material, not
Yeah.
necessarily in that type of test. But yeah, it sounds
Yep.
like your art teacher was like one of those stay inside the lines kind of people,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, most of the teachers where I grew up and stuff were, and it's because, I mean, they weren't. I There's definitely something to be said about having some level of competitiveness in education, because without teachers having to compete with each other or anything like that, you end up with just these absolute waste of space people who shouldn't be teaching. Because they're just going to ruin more minds than they're going to help. I guess it's the difference with any profession out there is, does this person actually love what they do and are they passionate about it? Or do they just fucking do it because they thought it would be easy and it's a paycheck? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's going to be the difference between a good teacher. And where I grew up, there was no teachers there that were there because they were passionate